Alright, Tom, let's see if I can give you a demo of RV Trip Wizard. I think you're going to like it, and it's pretty straightforward. Just the real basics. First thing you want to do is get a copy, a demo version of it. So what you're going to do is go to rvtripwizard.com, however you want to get there, internet search, whatever. You're going to get to this page, then you're going to click Sign Up, Renew. Now at this page, you're going to click Demo. Alright, give them your email address and say get my demo. What they're going to do is send you something that looks like this. And here's your link right here. You can either right click on it or you can copy this and paste it into the URL bar up here. I'm just going to right click. You're not going to see what I'm seeing here, but I'm going to say go to that website. And here's what you're going to be presented with. Loads up some information up here. It's telling you what it's doing, and just basically you can end the tour here if you don't want to watch anything, which I didn't. I just started fooling around. These are your travel distances, your minimum, your maximum, and your middle range, so you can set those in your trip preferences up here. These are all your campsites that are available that you can see if you open this window up over here. Now this is telling you to zoom in to see more parks. So you've zoomed out so far that it's not going to display the results. So let's just go ahead and zoom in here. And then you start seeing what all is on the screen here listed in the results. You can sort them, by rating, distance reviews, blah, blah, blah. Then you have show filters. Okay, so these are your filters that you can filter all of this information with. So here you can pick your park rating if you want 50 amp. Let's just say you want pull-through sites only. This will update as soon as you click this. See, some of them went away. Let's say you want amenities and you only want, where's the power hookups? There it is. You only want 50 amp. Now, I'm going to click it, watch what happens over here, see if some of these disappear. It says there's 26, so 3 or 4 of them disappeared. So that's how these filters work over here. There's also this view more, view less. You can fool around here. You can go to the park list. Oh, that's not it. Show the filters. You can pick the types of parks here. You notice I've got some of those filters on, so some of the parks went away, so it's only showing these. If I click more, it says there's 1 city park, 2 county parks. And if I go down here and just say clear the filters, then you're going to get everything that shows up here. And it doesn't look like it added any more parks. Alright, now the route. Let's go ahead and close this back in here. I'm going to zoom out here by rolling the mouse wheel. These circles here are adjusted up here in trip preferences. So you're going to go up here. That's where all these settings are. So RV info, you put in your miles per gallon, how many gallons, blah, blah, blah. This is going to guess your range and give you warnings about, you're going to run out of fuel, your height, that's 13'6". You notice it says 13'5". So sometimes the other marker is over here. And diesel. And you get personal expenses, you can put that in. Remember, this is all if you buy the program too, but you can fool with it right here in the demo version. And then you've got routing, do you want to do all this stuff, yes or no, driving, miles per day, or hours per day, or miles per day. Here's your average speed. Of course, yours is going to be 120 here. Aha. General settings. Show stop details, display preference. Hover for stop details, click for it. Oh, so if you hover over an icon on the screen, I guess it's going to show something. Okay, so it's enough of that. You can't save either. When you try and do something, it says demo version, so that's what you're going to get. That's everything that's available. So let's just cancel that. You can't save them, but you can adjust them, and then once you get rid of the screen or log out, they're all gone. You can start over again using the same link. All right, now, so there's your radiuses. These are some of the things that you've picked. These things here, Good Sam's and Pilots, those are up here in the filters. Let me show you that. Under points of interest. Okay. And here's a whole other stuff you can pick. These items here are I think you pick one and then you put them in here. It says break a link. So these are the items that are showing up over here. You basically add them to this list. You clear area attractions. Let me show you how that works. You're going to clear area attractions. This is what I mean about hacking on stuff. Oh, here, clear points of interest. Did that do it? No. Oh, here's the additional one. So let's say I add aquarium. Let's say I add amusement parks. Amusement parks is not in here, so I'm going to click that. Please zoom in, display points of interest. Add. And let's see, amusement parks, did that show up here? No. Well, anyway, oh no, here it is, add POI. So let's go clear, add. Don't forget your scroll bar here. I want to say amusement park. Amusement park. Add POI. Then can you click it? Oh, there you go. Oh, you see me hacking. Anyway, that will work once you get it going. If you want to drag, let's say, now you can see it's showing you, let's close this. It's showing you your route here. This one that's been set up. This one happens to start at Greensboro, and you'll notice that the icon starts hopping around on the screen over here when you hover over it. And then each one bounces up and down. I think that's one of those settings in there, right? So you can see which way he's going. You scroll to the bottom, here's your endpoint. Now let's just say that you want to change, let's say you don't want to go to the Pilot Center, okay? You'll notice this little pop-up comes up over here. You can say trash it, or you can edit it. Let's just say I trash this. This is how I would build a route. It's now gone from the list. And you'll also notice that you see like this 60 miles here and 248 and 170. Let's say I delete this one. That should make this one jump up to 300 and something. So if I go over here and I say trash that one, yes, your next stop is 303. So this mileage changes as you're doing it, so you can kind of see what's going on. It doesn't give you, I'm surprised, an overall trip though, which is interesting. Let's say you want to change this route, which this one I just found this morning is doesn't work very well. So you drag the route, you can say, and it does this thing, you get this little dot then. You can say, I want to go over here to Nashville, and let go. Now your route has changed. By golly, this is 456 now, so maybe something did change. Well, let's see if I move this up here. Let's go, oops. And drag this over here. It's 456 over there. Oh yeah, it did update the mileage. Okay, so that works good. That's one way to change the routes. Or you can say, let's click here and say, oh, let's turn that off. It thinks I want to drag a route. Got to turn that off. Now, let's say I want to add something to it. You can just click on here. See more details. Let's go here. More details. And you can say add to your trip, right? And it lets you add here. Plus, it's got links to a satellite view, RV park reviews, website. So all your pertinent information is here, including elevation. Look at that. Nearby gas stations and affiliations. So this is a Campground America or a KOA, and you add that to your trip. So remember, this is the Louisville South KOA. So let's just say we add that to our trip. It should have popped it in over here somewhere. Louisville. There it is here. Now let's say this is not the last place you want to go. Oh, okay. You just drag it up here. Say this is where I want it to be. So that's how you move things around. That's another way to change your locations where you're going and your route updates. Now this thing is going to start zigzagging all over because you've got things out of order. It's not one big trip. So you got to watch that. Okay, let's say you want to start from scratch. Here's what I would do. I would say delete this. Just keep hovering over these things. Come on, it takes a while sometimes. Oh, look at that. I've never seen that before. Oh, no, it doesn't make any difference. Delete that. Just ignore it. It lets you keep working. What? Delete this. Oh, it looks like it's got a time limit. Delete that. I'd never seen this before. I think they might be wising up to people doing this, because it did not do that the first time I demoed this software. Unless I did something differently. Okay, so now we're going to add, let's say we add a place. Let's just search for a location like Seattle. And just pick here, Seattle, Washington. Click on it, get more details. I think you might even be able to go here. Nope. Go here. More details. Add to trip. Okay, so it adds Seattle. Yeah, okay. Now I want to go to Port Aransas. Click here. There it goes. Click on it. More details. Add your trip. I don't know why it showed up differently that time. Okay, now you see you've got these two. So now I would go over here and say delete this one. And delete this one. Now you have a trip from Seattle to Ivy McGee. It shows that going down. You know, if you wanted to go to Rushmore, you could probably type in Rushmore. Mount Rushmore National Park. There it is. More details. Add to trip. Okay. Now it's in the wrong place over here, so you want to do that on the way to Seattle. So you're gonna drag it up to here. Okay. And then it redoes your route. So that's the basics of this software. I hope you enjoyed watching the video. See you later.